What's going on YouTube? It's Brian Felix here with Mendez Supershine Auto Detailing, and today we're gonna go ahead and wash our 2005 Acura TSX. The owner is actually the one washing it, which is Abi Millet, and um, we're both partners in this business. So if you don't know who I am, I'm the one in the last video. I was doing the engine cleaning. If you don't happen to remember my voice or anything like that. But like I said, we're gonna clean this 2005 Acura TSX, and we're just gonna do a simple wash on the outside. We're not gonna wax it. We're not gonna clay bar it. We're just gonna give it a simple car wash. So I'm gonna just show you guys here. This is the buckets. These are the wash, rinse, and wheels buckets. So we have a bucket for everything, so that way we don't mix our products or anything like that. So here is Abi Millet firing up the pressure washer. And we did get a new gun attachment, so we were just testing it out, making sure that everything was working properly. So here he's gonna rinse the car, just make the car a little wet just before we are actually gonna start spraying stuff into the wheels and stuff like that. On this, you want to make sure that you do wet the entire car, from top to bottom. Don't just wet one side and then continue to do what you were gonna do. Wet the entire car. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is actually gonna be cleaning the wheels, right? So I actually don't prefer to wet the car and just let it sit there wet while I'm cleaning out the wheels, because it might take a while depending on how dirty they might be. But everybody does things differently, so I'm gonna let it wet his car. Now he's gonna spray on some APC, all-purpose cleaner, and brush it down with the brush. The wheels weren't too bad, as you guys can see. They're not that dirty, but for video content, for video purposes, we are gonna wash the entire car. But anyways, now he's just gonna go ahead and spray it down. Just spread out the water, spray it down with some water. As you guys saw, he sprayed around the fender as well, because when you are spraying, you don't want to cause any overspray. You don't want any APC to stick onto the car or anything like that. So he's using a brush. Nothing much to say here. It's pretty simple. Just spray APC, brush it down, and get those wheels cleaned. So here's the super clean all-purpose cleaner we use right here, if you guys were wondering, just in case. And that's what we use to spray it down with. Pretty sure you can get that anywhere. I don't know. And there's me getting some sick angles. I don't know what I was doing there. Trying to shoot a video, music video or something. Here's my dog Suki. We have a dog at our shop, so she's pretty friendly. So if you happen to come by, please make sure you greet her. She's very nice, promise. Look at those wheels though. They look brand new. So as you guys see, Melissa's using a big brush in here just to get inside of the wheels. We take pride in our work, and we want to make sure that we get everything clean that we can. We don't want to leave any mistakes, anything dirty behind. So once he was done with the wheels, he went ahead and started spraying APC on his floor mats here. They weren't too bad. They weren't too dirty. So I don't think he used the brush to brush them down or anything like that. I think he just sprayed APC, let it sit for a few minutes. As you guys see, let it sit and just spray it down with the hose. Alright, so now here goes the fun part, the fun stuff. This is the foam cannon. I believe we bought this product on Amazon probably like 12 to 20 bucks. I really can't remember what we paid, but it was pretty inexpensive. Very fun tool to use. Very, cool to have. A lot of people always ask us like, oh, can you foam my car? And there was my dog right there, you guys saw. She got some foam on herself, so just be careful, what you're spraying, and make sure there's not anything laying around, anything like that. So as you guys can see, the foam is starting to like drip down and do its job. Malay likes to use it as, we tend to not rinse it off afterwards, because then we're gonna have to like spray the car down again, and it's just too much work. So foaming already is a lot of work, so we're just gonna go ahead and just use that as our soap, our soap layer, just to have something for the rag to work off. And we're just gonna start from top to bottom here. We're not very, particular on what side we're going to start on. We're just trying to get the job done. So we start from the top, work our way to the bottom, clean the mirrors off, the windows. Alright, so once you're done wiping down the car, getting all the areas you can get with your rag, you just go ahead and rinse the car down. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Oh, that is so satisfying, just watching the car drip down with the soap. Afterwards, you're just gonna go ahead and start wiping down your car with whatever towel you have to dry it off with. Just use that, and as you guys can see, he's doing just that, and it's getting the job done. So dry off the car. Make sure that you start from the top, work your way down. When you see what he's doing, he's flipping the towel, because you don't want to use the same side on every side, if that makes sense. So you want to make sure that you're flipping your towel, open it up, flip it, close it. There's 8 sides to your towel, so make sure that you're paying attention to that. You don't want to bring dirt from the bottom to the top. Make sure that you are flipping your towel around. So now that the car is totally and completely dry, we're gonna start drying off the rims and tires, and then we're gonna spray some tire shine on them to make it pop, make it shine, and give it that brand new car look. And Mele likes to spray it on the rims as well. And keep in mind, you can't do this for every style of rim. You can't do this for every car. You know, he's doing it. It's his car. You know, I wouldn't recommend you do that to every car that you do clean. I'm just show you guys real quick the interior of the car. I didn't get a chance to catch it before, but this is the after right here. As you guys can see, everything's pretty clean, pretty shiny. You know, there's not much to say about the interior. It's better than it was before. It's clean and it came out looking very, very nice. As you guys can see, you got the A for Mele on there. Clean off the door jams, under the door. Here's a view of the back. The seats were really messed up, jacked up. We can't do much about that except just clean over it. You know, as you guys can see, it's shining. We use VRP for the dressing by, I believe, Chemical Guys. So that's about it for this video, you guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you guys.